As you might know, for those who have read some of our publications, research at CCMT is not carried out in the conventional academic way, but our research reports are a reflection or are a product of our experiences in the field. It is our attempt to document all the experiences that we have had and to try and come up with concepts and conceptualize those experiences so that we can come up with a report. So, as Xavier said, we work through invitation, and we are usually invited by local authorities to come and intervene in conflicts that are within their districts. So over some time we observed that we were constantly being called to deal with issues related to roles and responsibilities within local government, where people were saying the chief and the councillor, they're having issues when it comes to chairing ward meetings, when it comes to sharing meetings with the ward action committees and the ward development committees, and people were having those challenges. So we began to see it in almost every district that we were working in. So we then decided that let us now look at this issue in depth to see what is the underlying problem. Why do we keep seeing the same issues in every district? So this is normally what we do as we are carrying out our interventions. We work in various districts, and when we start picking up a theme and saying this could actually be a reflection of what is happening at the national level or in all districts, let's do deeper research in these issues. So that's how our research has been happening for the past few years. So in terms of this issue, we then looked at local authorities. Having worked with local authorities and service delivery, I'm sure some of us here are interested in service delivery as well. We got an opportunity to work for many years. I think this is the 6th year now, if I'm not mistaken, of working with local authorities. And we began to observe some things that are inherent within local authorities that maybe when you are a citizen you don't actually think about. And these local authorities that we are expecting to deliver services to us, other than being riddled with these roles and responsibility issues, they are also suffering from a depletion in their revenue base. Because when previous years they used to collect all that money that is now being collected by Zinara. You know, all our road tax used to go to local authorities. And some of the taxes that they used to collect have been appropriated by other government bodies like EMA, like the ZRP. And you find that I think a few weeks ago, a statutory instrument came out which directed local authorities that they cannot collect taxes from resettlement areas anymore, but they are now being collected directly by the Ministry of Lands. So these are some of the things that they are actually encountering. And as the rest of the other institutions within Zimbabwe, they were also subject to the brain drain that happened in the past decade. And then on top of that as well, you find that for some rural district councils, which had large farming communities, they were offering service to maybe 3 or 4 families in a farming community. Now they are offering, they are vowed to serve hundreds of people, and that also puts pressure on whatever revenue that they have. So just looking at the local authorities and also the challenges that they face. And then the biggest issue that these local authorities were facing was the framework within what they had to work with, the legal framework that they were working within. So this is what prompted the publication of this. And this is not by any means our only publication. We also wrote something around service delivery in resettlement areas. That publication is also available on our website. We also wrote something around conflicts in Zimbabwe, which was a mapping program. And we're currently writing another edition, which will look at the post-election conflicts that are being encountered by Zimbabwe. So I will now leave some time to Colin to talk us through the publication, just the structure and the contents.